Welcome to Sweethearts or Rivals. I'm Charla.
I'm Justin.
What are we doing today?
Today we're going to do a waxing philosophical video with a twist.
Right, and before I announce the title of the video, you might be wondering why we have these games here.
That's the twist.
Right. So we explained that in our 2017 summer news video, which was released before these videos.
Yep.
So what we're going to be doing today is unboxing a game and punching it while we're talking about our topic.
Yeah.
And that will probably give you a little bit something more interesting to look at than just our cute little faces. So today's topic is going to be, how do you feel about it when someone says, "Oh, I made a mistake last turn. Can I take my move back?"
Ooh. I have a stick just to beat them with. Just for that.
Really?
Yeah, I just...
I have multiple feelings on it.
I'm kidding, I don't do that. That's horrible.
Well,
Yeah.
sounds like something you might do.
No.
I'm just
Something I
kidding.
joke about.
Yeah.
I wouldn't actually do.
You're a big teddy bear.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Don't tell people that. How do I feel about it? It kind of depends on the situation.
It does.
Yeah. And that's you can say that about a lot of stuff, but it really depends on the situation. Yeah. If it is the very first time that someone is playing a game, I don't feel that there is anything wrong with taking back a move.
No, me either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if me and you are learning a game for the first time and we're playing it, it is recognized as we play it that it's okay for us to take moves back and, oh, I made that mistake and let's fix that, blah, blah,
Right.
blah. Yeah. Ooh, nice board.
Nice looking board.
Interesting.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you to our patrons for the Patreon money that we get goes towards games, and Great Western Trail was one of the games they got for us.
That's right. It's awesome. Thank you.
And I feel the same way too. Like the very first time when you're learning a game, like say you're like, "Oh, I didn't really understand the rule for that. Can I just do something different?" Like
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Now, if it's like several turns ago, that's a bit much.
Oh yeah, like say it's a 4-player game.
Yeah.
And I took my turn, and then 3 other players, and then I realized like, oh, I really shouldn't have done. Can I take my turn back? No.
Yeah.
That was 3 turns ago.
Yeah.
That's way too much to reset.
Exactly. On the plus side, or more positive side, if we were playing a game that we knew really well, and we were introducing someone to that game, not only is it okay for them to say, "Oh, I just made a mistake, can I redo that?" I'd be like, yeah. Not only that, but I'll probably help them out. Like, you can do this if you want.
Yes, we generally do that when people are new to a game.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they don't know all the strategies.
Yeah.
But of course you have to read the person too, because it might be cranky if they're thinking you're telling them what to do. That would be kind of another waxing philosophical though.
Well, I never pose it like, "Oh, you should do this." I'm always like, and you could also do this if you want. And there's also this thing you could do.
Yeah, your options would be this.
I want them to know what their options are so they understand better.
Well, that's generally how we tend to teach a game anyway. It's like, you can do these actions.
Yep.
So on your turn this turn, you could do this or this, whichever you feel benefits you the best.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, if me and you, or me, you, and some other players are playing a game that we have all played and learned.
Yes, and it's like your 10th time playing, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe your 6th or
Yeah.
your 4th even. It depends on how familiar you are. Maybe how complicated the game is too.
Yep. But then, if I see something that you could do, I probably won't mention it.
No, me either. It becomes gleeful at that point.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he should be doing that, but he doesn't see it. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait for my turn. I hope it's still there for me.
Yes.
Yeah, that's different.
Exactly.
That's why it's a multi-layered question.
Yep. Now the reason why I think it's pretty good to help people out when they are first learning the game is you want them to be able to understand what they're doing, enjoy the process, get into the game so they can learn it, not be turned off just because people are kicking their butt because nobody is helping them actually understand what they're doing. That does not let anyone enjoy the game.
No, and we really want to promote like a really fun and happy place to play games and a fun and happy experience.
Yeah.
Because isn't that, for the most part, why we play games? To be fun and happy?
Exactly.
Like, I don't see playing games as an exercise in...
I must win over you.
Never.
No.
I mean, it might come across as sometimes in our videos, because who doesn't like to win a game, right?
Yeah, it's fun to win.
Yeah.
But if I won because you had no idea what you're doing, that's not fun.
And it would take a little bit of the happiness of winning out for me.
Exactly.
Because it's like, oh, I should have helped them because now I just won just only because I was a mean old sock and I didn't tell them.
Yeah.
I didn't help them improve their game for next time.
If I know what I'm doing in a game, if I understand exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm playing the game, and I lose because you played better, then I enjoyed the game. Mm-hmm. If I lost because nobody would teach me how to actually play the game and they just kicked my butt because they thought it was fun,
way too frustrating.
I'm not having fun.
And I wouldn't want to play A, that game ever again, and B, I may not ever want to play with that group again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to create an experience that's fun and enjoyable.
Exactly.
I think.
Yeah.
Because gaming is such a social thing.
Yeah.
Especially for us, because we're so totally shy. It's sometimes really the only way that we socialize with other people. Because we don't just sit around and drink coffee and talk to people.
No, it's horrible.
That's very uncomfortable for us.
Yeah, it's awkward.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
We don't have to talk about it.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah. So, do you think we've waxed this topic sufficiently, or did you have other things to say about it?
Before we wrap everything up, what about this? You're all skilled at the game, so skill isn't an issue.
Okay.
Someone's taken their turn, and they're just about to say it's your turn, and they're like, "Wait, no, I made a mistake." Can they change something if their turn isn't over?
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, me too.
As long as their turn wasn't totally over.
Yeah.
But if I'm halfway through my turn and I'm the player right after them, then I would almost be more likely to say, you know what? No. Because I wouldn't expect them to do that for me.
Yeah.
So, I think fair is fair.
True.
But I guess if there's a real hot issue about it, maybe it should be something that is discussed before you start the game.
Yeah.
Maybe if you didn't know the people playing as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. But for me, in that situation, if I don't care if I can't, then no, you can't either.
It's funny because we talk about like skill and all that kind of stuff, and oh, your turn's over, that's it. And we were shooting the Terraforming Mars video, and there's a lot going on in Terraforming Mars.
There is.
So when you do like one action, that usually like triggers 4 or 5 effects. So there were a couple times where I was like, oh, I forgot to take money for that last turn, and then I take the money.
Yeah.
Because nothing has changed.
No. That's a different issue, I think.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, because of this happening, this should have happened.
Yeah.
And it didn't.
It didn't affect anyone else.
It's not taking your move back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different. But I thought it was funny we were talking about that. It's like, your turn's over, then no.
Yeah.
And they're like, but we just watched Terraforming Mars and you were like totally doing that. But we weren't really.
No. But it might be different for me because I grew up in a house where a card played was a card laid, and you did not take that back.
Wow, yeah.
Like, when I was taught how to play cribbage, if I didn't find the points, my grandfather took the points on his side.
Nice.
Like, that's how I grew up learning games.
Yeah.
So, maybe that has something to do with my feelings on that. A little bit.
Nice.
I don't know. I don't want to come off like a harsh old meanie.
Yeah. She beats me with that stick all the time. Not at all.
No.
Cool.
Awesome. So I think that's waxed sufficiently.
Yep.
Nice and shiny.
Yeah.
So I think in the next video, we're going to find out how we're supposed to bag this, and we'll be bagging it while we're talking about the next waxing philosophical topic.
Nice.
So thanks for watching.
Thanks a lot.
We'll see you in the next video.
Laters.